Hello everyone and welcome back to my B&B Everyday YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At Forrester, Steffy tells Ridge she can't believe Taylor allowed. She was dying and kept the secret. And you too. She forgives him but only because she's not dying and he really stepped up for her. Ridge tells her about the yoga pose they did and Steffy chuckles that Brooke must have had a conniption. Ridge says he gave her a private demonstration latterly, and she was okay with it. Steffy snoots. Brooke walks by and says that doesn't sound good. Ridge says it's not good for his son, but it was good for him, so thank you. Steffy makes a face. In the corridor, Carter spots prints of Hope on Pam's office and flashes to them kissing. Looking thoughtful, he seems to have an idea. In the design office, Hope and Liam hunt for commodity she needs for the meeting Steffy called. Hope says she's exhausted by always being on the mincing block. Liam offers to take Beth for the night so she can barrage subsequently. Hope thanks him, she could use the relaxation. Carter walks by and is taken suddenly to see Liam there again. At Spencer Publications, Will tells his pater. He has news, and I'm not so sure you're going to like it. He clarifies that it's not bad, just not what he might want to hear. Bill learns Will got a job, an externship. Bill assumes he joined the intern platoon at Spencer and wonders why nothing told him. Will says it's not at Spencer. I'm working at Forrester Creations. Bill turns red. In the main office at Forrester, Brooke, Ridge and Steffy agree it's good that Taylor is going to be okay. Zende and RJ walk in. Steffy notes that they'll start the meeting, they're just staying for Hope and Carter. In the design office, Carter offers to step out if she and Liam need a nanosecond. Liam gives her a vim talk about the meeting and asks Carter to take care of her. Carter looks past him to Hope and says, "You can count on it." In Bill's office, Will tells him he'll still be in academy. Bill cannot get behind this Forrester gibberish. Will just needs a little experience. Bill thunderclaps, "Also you shadow me then. Or Liam then. Learn what it takes to run a real business." Will defends Forrester as being further than just clothes. Bill chirps, "What are they going to educate you to do? Sew a sequin? Hem a dress?" He rants that no son of his will be getting coffee for a bunch of dressmakers. Will tells him that what Bill does is intriguing, but at Forrester the girls are outrageous. Bill squints, "Are you telling me you took this externship at Forrester for the girls? You do'n't want to be in fashion? You do'n't want to be a dressmaker?" Will tricks his lip. Bill says, "I didn't suppose there was anything you could tell me that would explain why you would betray your father for your mama and the dressmaker." He laughs, but now it all makes sense. Will asks, "So you're not frenetic?" Bill tells him when he wants a real job, his true calling, to come and see his pater. In the design office, Hope lets Carter know that Liam's taking Beth, so she can relax after the big meeting. Carter's sure it wouldn't be that bad. Hope quips that they shouldn't keep the queen waiting. Carter assures her he's got her back. In the main office, RJ thanks his family for their support through everything that happened with Luna. Steffy says they did a real number on all of them. Ridge adds that she'll pay the price in jail. Zende says he and RJ have been concentrated on Hope for the future, and they suppose the line is back in the zone. Zende respects RJ tapping into the mind of a developer. Hope and Carter enter and she explains she was dealing with some family stuff. Steffy says they were just felicitating RJ and Zende's work, but they need the figures from Carter. Where does Hope for the future stand? At Spencer, Bill tells Will he appreciates him coming to him about the externship. He wants to see further of this maturity and he wants to see further of him. Will tells him they'll set up a guys' night. Bill hasn't given up on coordinating with his mama. He meddled up. Will says he left his mama for her family further than formerly. He loves them both, but it doesn't mean they'd make a good couple. Bill asks if he told his mama that. Will nods, "Yeah, I did." Bill's disappointed in himself. They still can't trust him as he'd like them to. Liam comes by and asks what's going on. In the Hope for the Unborn meeting at Forrester, Carter says Brooke's bedroom continues to exceed protrusions. Steffy asks about the figures. Carter talks about request share and other pointers besides deals. He points out Ridge gave the bedroom line his full support. Steffy asks about deals for Hope's line. They need to know the figures. "So Carter, where are we?" Carter says they're not where they need to be yet. Hope, RJ and Zende want further time. Ridge asks Carter what the answer is. Carter doesn't want to upset anyone, but the bedroom line served from the coffers they put into it, however, they'll see the results they want if they give Hope's line a bit of that. Hope smiles. Carter believes in Hope and her contrivers. Brooke says they all want the line to be a success. Steffy asks again for the figures. Carter admits they're flat, but this is a family business. They pitch Steffy for support. Brooke says it paid off with her line. Ridge grunts that throwing plutocrat at an underperforming line doesn't make sense. Carter goes on about Hope being uplifting communication. Without Hope, Forrester loses its most meaningful line, and its heart. Her line has a solid foundation, an important leader, and an instigative new design platoon. They shouldn't give up on Hope and her line. Bill claims there's nothing going on. Liam asks Will if that's true. Bill changes the subject to them planning a guys' night. Liam references a discussion he and Will had, and tells Bill that his family was kind enough to help him fate that he wants a life with Hope again. The apple doesn't fall far from the crazy tree in the Nozawa family. The Forresters and Musketeers are still trying to wrap their minds around Luna Nozawa's payoff spree, but Poppy Nozawa may not be far behind her. Then's what's coming up next on Bold and Beautiful. Spoilers ahead. Luna Nozawa came in like an angel and went out like a captain. The shy fashion intern at Forrester Creations easily was floundering with some kind of internal health occasion. No stable person can change up overnight and commit double homicide. Also kiss her fake father and frame her real mama. The bold pens no way really address what went wrong with Luna when they transported her off in bind. General agreement on B&B communication boards is Poppy Nozawa's worried son landed herself a one-way ticket to an internal institution for the rest of her life. It's assumed she and Bill Spencer are moving on, seeing as how he's trying to move High's ex-wife Katie Logan to take him back. She has been mentioned in End, but seems to be lying low after her captivity release and her son's arrest. We know Poppy Nozawa was released from captivity and the murder charges were dropped, but is anyone going to address the fact that Katie Logan ran a crusade to put her behind bars for a crime she didn't commit? In the grand scheme of effects, Katie didn't really make effects worse or better. But Poppy Nozawa needs someone to condemn. B&B spoilers allude Poppy may eventually snap. After all, Luna had to get her unstable jest from nearly when Poppy Nozawa does resurface. Katie might want to run and take cover. Carter Walton and Hope Logan will have to decide how presto they want their new love to heat up. After Carter addresses to Hope about his violent passions during a romantic date, he'll strengthen their connection indeed more. Will Hope and Carter be suitable to repel stripping down for some passion? Anyhow, Carter and Hope can't keep their budding relationship under wraps ever, so it'll be intriguing to see if Steffy Forrester might score new suggestions, or maybe walk in on a sizzling moment. No matter how effects play out, B&B spoilers say Hope and Carter should stay on this romantic path, as they bond on a deeper position. Of course, that'll leave Liam Spencer single, but perhaps that'll turn out to be a good thing in the end. Ivy Forrester was surely interested in a reunion with Liam the last time she visited Los Angeles. Since we know Ivy will accompany Elektra Forrester to LA and help with her Bastards debut, she might catch up with Liam soon as well. Depending on how long Ivy sticks around, there's a chance she might revitalize her old spark with Liam. Now that Hope has rejected Liam, he must be feeling enough lonely by now. The timing of Ivy's return might be enough perfect if she's looking for a vulnerable Liam she can hurdle on. As for Elektra Forrester, Linnea Grace will make her first appearance in the part starting October. Elektra will be eager to come on board at Forrester Creations, where it surely wouldn't take her long to cross paths with Will Spencer. Still, Elektra will substantially spend time hanging out with her Forrester family members as Ivy helps her settle in. Steffy, Ridge Forrester and Eric Forrester will all be part of the welcome cart, so Elektra should feel right at home. Next, there'll inescapably be more drama between Taylor Hayes and Brooke Logan. Brooke feels like Taylor is using her broken heart pattern to pull Ridge closer, but Taylor insists she doesn't need a man. Although Taylor doesn't feel to be designedly manipulating Ridge, she clearly wouldn't mind a reunion with him deep down. Ridge and Taylor may not be suitable to help themselves as their passions grow stronger in the coming occurrences. Whatever the case, our prognostications allude that Brooke and Taylor's feud will get far worse despite their former attempts at fellowship.